Hey guys, so I'm so sorry about homeschooling favorites last month. I ended up not putting anything up in the month of June. Right before the middle of the month last month, I ended up having my appendix out. Of course, it was unexpected, as I think every appendix surgery is, which kind of threw off our entire month, and I did not get anything done that I had planned on getting done. Anyway, so welcome to Homeschooling Favorites. As always, I'll put the information in the description box below if you have some favorites that you would like to share with other people. And I'm going to try to put a playlist together this time instead of just putting everyone's links below. I don't know what's taken me so long to get with it here, but like I've said before, I'm not super technology literate, so I did not realize I could put a playlist together. But without further ado, I'll just go ahead and show you some of my favorite things this month. I know this is nothing new to you guys. Little House on the Prairie series, Little House in the Big Woods is the one we've been reading together in the evenings. But I do have to say, I just assumed that my daughter would love this book, and so I've kept this book. I've been waiting to read the Little House series with her until she was around this age. But my sons are both super into this, so I just wanted to encourage anyone who's maybe holding off on the series thinking that it's just because it's, you know, all girls, that it's for girls only, but it's totally a family hit. So just wanted to share that with you guys. This book is so adorable. So I actually just ordered, I'm going to whisper this, I actually just ordered the second book. It's, what's it called? Mix It Up, I think it's called, that goes along with this book because my son specifically loves this, and I'll tell you why. So this book is an interactive book, but kind of without a screen, like old school interactive. It's called Press Here. And as you go through it, it gives you instructions. So it had just said before this, rub the dot on the left gently, you rub and it's red, and now the one on the right, and then it's blue, and it goes on and on and on. It's super cute. They tip the book over, and it goes this way, and then it says to tip it to the right, and it goes that way. It's really fun. They blow on it, they clap their hands, they all get super excited. I mean, even my 8-year-old is loving this book. But this was a huge surprise to me. My son he's gonna be 6 this week. He's a super timid reader, but a new reader. So he will read as long as I'm reading with him, but he's been very apprehensive to read on his own for fear of messing up or missing words and being, you know, in his room and needing help and stuck on a page. I have caught him reading this book correctly many times, and I think the reason why is, one, because it keeps his interest, and he's a very busy boy, so I think that just keeps him moving, but also because all of the words are written in capital letters, and for whatever reason he has a better time reading and identifying capital letters than he does lowercase, and that's probably my fault. I probably only taught him capital letters in preschool. Up until we got to kindergarten, just lowercase was a part of his reading curriculum, so that might be the reason why. But I just wanted to encourage any of you whose kids are new readers that something like this might be very helpful to them. So they have a couple of other books because this author wrote a couple more books. Mix It Up, and then I think it's called Let's Play is the other one. They all follow the story of these dots, and it's really cute. There's also board games, and I mean, it's really cool. My mind is already way off in space about things that I want to, holidays and birthdays that I want to purchase these books for. So there's that. I actually just bought this book for my nephew's 7th birthday as well. So I think I've shared before how much I love How to Make an Apple Pie and See the World, but with 4th of July just past us, I pulled out How to Make a Cherry Pie and See the USA. It's the same concept. They travel around our own country this time and visit different states and pick up different ingredients along the way that you need to create a cherry pie. So this is a really cute one. Anybody who's doing U.S. geography this upcoming year, this is a really fun story. And I should say that also, if you're doing U.S. geography, that the Scrambled States of America book and game are big hits around here, but I've shared that too many times to share it again right now. So there's that. Now, keeping with books, I'm going to show you my books. I started this summer with these 3 books in mind: Pocketful of Pine Cones, Home Education, and Teaching from Rest. I've already read this once, but I wanted to kind of pick through it again as I prepare my heart for another school year. So this one was an easy read because I've already read it again, so I got through this one. Then I started reading Pocketful of Pine Cones. I did not realize that they reference home education so often, so I'm kind of going back and forth between these at the same time, but they go together very well. This book, I mentioned already once or twice these last few weeks that this upcoming school year I'm really focusing on nature study with the kids. So I knew this book was going to be helpful, but I did not realize it was going to just stir my heart up with excitement for our nature study this upcoming year. If nature study is a struggle for you, if it's something that you want to do, but you just don't really like nature, or it's hot outside, or you don't know what to do, or you don't want to make it formal, but you don't know how to just do it on your own, this book is for you. I love this book. This book is just like starting my soul out in the right place for this next school year. So both of these books I would recommend. If you're going to read this, I would recommend reading this with it, or at least having a copy of this around. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I did not realize existed. I did not know that Amazon had this thing called Amazon Basics, and I've been finding a lot of office supplies at a significant discount by using this Amazon brand. So these are laminating pages, and I have 100 of them here, and I think I paid like $9. And before, for the laminator that I have, their brand, I was paying like $30 for 50. So, and this works with my laminator totally fine. So wanted to show you this Amazon Basics brand. They have paper, they have office supplies. I think they have like home basics as well, but I'm specifically, I'm just showing you this to show you that school supply shopping, check Amazon Basics. Next is printer ink. So we all know how expensive printer ink gets when you are printing every single day in homeschool. But I went to Target the other day because I needed to print something. I didn't have time to wait for Amazon to deliver it. So I went out to Target to get some ink, and right next to the ink that I needed was Target's brand ink. It was about $10 cheaper than my regular ink. So these are two ways to save money as this upcoming school year, as the school year comes upon us, and I wanted to share that with you guys real quick. It is a favorite of mine for sure to save some money, so especially on the things that aren't fun. I don't mind splurging on like crayons with glitter or fun colored pencils for my kids, or notebooks that have pictures and all sorts of things for them, but those boring things that you just have to have, that's no fun to spend money on any time of the year, but especially as we're buying huge quantities of it when the school year starts. So there's that. This little guy here, he's looking a little rough, but he's actually completely falling apart. I hope that I didn't just break it. My husband's gonna have to fix that. Okay, this Kids Labs brand is a huge thing around here right now. So my son, not my husband, my son got one of these for Christmas from my husband and I, and he loved it. Him and his friends did it actually. I ordered a second one because my little guy didn't get a chance to do it. I didn't realize that it was the same brand as another project that we bought for him a while back. This is a soda can robot, I think it was called, and my husband and my son had a lot of fun putting this together. So when I was looking back through my orders on Amazon to purchase another one of these for a birthday party, I realized that it's actually the same brand. And then as I was going through all the different things on their Amazon site, I must have marked a million things for my wish list. So go check out, I'll put a link to each of these things below, but go check out all the different cool experiments and projects that they have for kids. And they're all at a really decent price. I think most of them were under $15. This was like $9, and this was like same deal. I think I got this on Prime Day last year. The first time around I got it. This second time I think I paid like $9 or $10 for it. So there's that. Next I have these, and they are not opened yet, but I just wanted to say, as I start to reinvest in some new preschool tools. My older two are both out of preschool. My 3-year-old is turning 4 this upcoming school year, so I'm trying to get a little more intentional with what I do with him, but nothing formal. I realize that the majority of these things are no longer in my homeschool inventory. We've lost pieces and I've donated them, or I threw them away, or what have you. I just decided that instead of trying to scoot by through preschool with him, it's probably best that I just repurchase some things, because eventually Annabeth will be using them as well. So I'm going through and doing a second preschool stockpile buildup here, I guess you would say, for my younger two. And I decided that it would be best to wait beyond this. These were both on a good sale when I got them, but I decided it would be best to wait for Prime Day. Excuse me, but when this goes up, Prime Day is going to be tomorrow. So I have two things to say here. One, learning resources items. I got a ton of stuff on Prime Day last year. And I mean, I got far more than 50% discount on most of the things. So if you have a preschooler or a child who would really enjoy some of these learning resource activities, make sure you check out Prime Day. Also, I have this here to say that throughout the day during Prime Day, if you follow me on Facebook, which I'll put the link below as well, make sure you go follow me there. I've been trying to post there more often, but throughout the day on Prime Day, as I see good educational deals coming up, I'm going to be sharing them on my Facebook page. So if you don't follow me on Facebook already, go ahead and click that link below and follow me if you would like to see some of the homeschool type deals that I come across. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other sites that are sharing on Facebook throughout the day. So if I see somebody else share something interesting, I will just share their page directly. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. Check out the learning resources deals that day. Check out my Facebook page if you are interested in the things that I'm interested in sharing. And then, last but not least, you guys are probably so sick of seeing this, but Koala Crate has been as much of a help this summer for my son as it is during the school year. So Koala Crate is my go-to right now every time that somebody asks me what I do with my kids, with my younger one, while I'm homeschooling my older ones. And what I do is I usually have some sort of activity or book or Play-Doh or something for my 3-year-old to do while I'm doing homeschool with the other two. But every so often he wants something new and something that's his own and something that looks cool and different and is not just the same thing I give him every day. So that's when I pull out the Koala Crate. They send 3 projects a month in here, and there's usually about 1 day a week that my son just really wants something new and fresh. So this works for me for the majority of those times throughout the month where I just need something and I need it fast. When my older two were starting homeschooling, I had so much more time to create fun preschool things for them, and it really bothers me that I just don't have the time for that anymore. But if I'm being real, I just don't have the time. So it is worth $19 a month for me to purchase this. So I had my little guy open this up on a video, and I will leave you with the video of him enjoying his Koala Crate this month. If you have any questions about anything that I've shown, go ahead and ask me below. If you have any favorites that you'd like to share, the information for how to join in on the homeschool favorites is in the description box below. If you don't have a YouTube channel or a blog, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. We would all love some new fun homeschool favorites to take a peek at. So I will leave you guys with the Koala Crate video. Bye.
So yeah, open it. What kind is it?
What? City.
City.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Some blocks. What else is in there? Those are your Legos. I wonder what we're going to be doing.
Legos.
Oh, you had your Lego in your hand. Okay, what kind of projects do we have?
This.
We can make a paper bag city. Oh no, that's the extra. Okay.
I want all of these.
Yeah, you get all those things. Okay.
What is this?
You can make city building blocks, a stencil drawing city bag, or skyline painting. Do you want to do the building blocks first?